Alright, man, here's how to set it up. This left hand was like yours. This whole arm was all fucked up. And I did this for 15 minutes a day, every day for I don't know how long, but it really helped me get the opening and closing and function back, and then doing little exercises like this once I was able to move my hand. Really helped a lot too. So even like I just and my first accomplishment was being able to stick my middle fingers up, as you saw in that video, which I could do pretty well now. But I barely had any function of my hands. My hands, you can see my pinkies are still kind of this as far as I can straighten them because my hands were so curled up all the time. They were like this all the time. I was always like this or like this. And it was a long time before I could even lift this hand up off my leg. This hand came first, but this hand took a lot longer. So let's get into it. Your unit is probably pretty similar to this one. I don't know if you have 2 outputs or 4. This one has 2. Well, 2 for 4. So 2 separate muscle groups. So you take the one, take your pads, go on here on the forearm, top of the forearm. And take your other pad on the same string. Go up here on the other part of your forearm. Then you take the other 2. You go right up on your wrist. The pads aren't, look, I lost their sticky a little bit. Go right up on your wrist. And take the other one. And go up your forearm right about here. And I think this one's probably still set from back when I used to use it. Bring those over at right angle so they don't keep trying to peel off on you. See if this sucker still got battery. Hold on, I gotta put some batteries in it. Alright, we're back. I got a battery. Last time I used this, I wouldn't even have been able to dream about putting a battery in it. So this one has levels. Let's see if I can get you to see that. Knobs have little levels on them. You set it to. You got a little keypad in here. Ooh, I feel it. Oh, that's strong. I forgot how strong that fucker is. So you can set it to alternate, and you got to work with it. So when it pulls on your forearm here, you need to try to squeeze your hand. And then it should go to the back side of my arm here. You gotta you want to set it. You want to set it to as high as you can tolerate. When it backs off, and turn the back side up, so that should work this time. Oh yeah. When it does the back side, you want to stretch your hand out and work with it. Now the front side, when you start to feel it, pull your fist in, squeeze. Then it'll release. And then I'll hit the back side. Start stretching. No, you're not going to stretch out as far as I do, obviously, because you're still early in this. And there's the front side. But it helps you. It does some of the work for you. And you may have to readjust the pads, reposition them slightly to get a better pull on different parts of your muscles. See, like where this one is right now, it's really pulling on these 3 fingers. If I move it over a little bit, it'll spread out to all the fingers. The front side is pretty good, right there in the middle. It does a pretty good pull on my whole hand. I'm going to try moving it over just a hair. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's pulling much more evenly. And then front side again. So you set it to alternate. Back side. Front side. Yeah. That sucker goes. Alright, I think you've seen enough. You can adjust, there's all kinds of settings on mine. I can adjust how long it goes. There's a timer for how long. Let's see, there's the back side. I won't even let me close my hand. There's a time, you set a timer, all the different modes. You just have to look through your instructions. I don't know how in-depth yours is. If you only have the option for 2 of these diodes, then you can do separate sessions. Do one session of 15 minutes on the bottom side for squeezing, and do one session of 15 minutes on the back side for opening. That makes it real easy. Real simple. See, there's the back side yanking me open. And then even between pulses, you can try doing stuff like this. There's the front side hit now. Yeah. Ah. And you gotta try to fight through if it makes you itch. It does make me itch. There's the back side again. Oh yeah. Alright. If you have any questions, just ask. Hey, also, I just thought there's different settings for how fast it pulses, and how long it pulses for. So you want to set it to where it pulses pretty fast, in about maybe 15 seconds, and then releases. You don't, the slow pulses where it goes, pulls on you little bits like that, that's not what you want. You want a quick pulse that keeps a current in there and keeps you squeezing until it releases. So you just have to play with your settings. Again, I don't know exactly what unit you have, but if you send me a picture of it, I can look it up and try to give you some instructions on it. Alright, man. Again, questions, just shoot me questions if you have them.